On October 5th, explosions occurred near Konstantinivka in Donetsk region. An aircraft was shot down there. Eyewitnesses assumed that a Russian aircraft had fallen, but after analyzing the skyline during the fall and the wreckage of the aircraft, experts came to the conclusion most likely the Russians, by friendly fire, shot down not a fighter jet, but their very own newest combat drone S-70 Hunter, which carried D-30 UMPB aerial bomb. The UAV has not been yet put on mass production. Russia has only had 4 prototypes, each costing $15 million.
An analysis of the structure of the Russian S-70 Hunter UAV has shown that to create this weapon, the aggressor state, despite sanctions, used components manufactured by Western companies, in particular microelectronics and other technological components manufactured by Analog Devices, Texas Instruments and Xilinx AMD. Infineon Technologies and ST Microelectronics were found in the Russian Hunter, from a report by the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine on Telegram.
Western components are in every Russian UAV and every Russian missile, the head of the Ukrainian intelligence service Kyrylo Budanov is convinced. Because of export restrictions by Western countries, Moscow buys them through companies registered in third countries.
If you open any of these missiles or drones, you will see that they are full of Western components. Companies may say that they are not selling anything to Russia, that they are just selling some middleman. But that doesn't change the fact that these parts get into Russia in huge volumes. Kyrylo Budanov, chief of the Defense Intelligence of Ukraine, in a comment to Bloomberg.
The only way to prevent the Russian army from attacking Ukrainian territory is to stop the flow of semiconductors into the Federation, but this is a difficult task. Bloomberg compares attempts to crack down on straw companies to a game of cat and mouse. As soon as a firm is blacklisted or placed under secondary sanctions, another one immediately takes its place.
According to Ukrainian intelligence, there is no appropriate response or prevention. In 2025, Russia will be capable of producing 30% more artillery shells than all EU countries combined. So we need to strategically realize this now and prevent it.
The Ukrainian foreign minister specified that it was necessary to prevent the functioning of the Russian shadow fleet. These are hundreds of outdated or defective tankers registered outside the jurisdiction of the countries that have imposed restrictions on Russian oil and insured only formally. With their help, the Federation sells oil at a price above $60 per barrel, a price cap set by the G7. The fight against Russia's circumvention of the previously imposed restrictions will be the goal of the 15th package of EU sanctions.
We need to strengthen measures to counteract the circumvention of sanctions, because Russia cannot produce anything without foreign parts, chips and components. We need to use sanctions to isolate Russia's industrial capabilities, so that they do not have the ability to import the necessary components from other countries. Josep Borrell, Vice President of the European Commission.
Restrictions on Russian liquefied natural gas may also become part of the EU's 15th package of sanctions. Today, its shipment to EU ports is prohibited, but its purchase is still not. Politico writes that Brussels is likely to start active work on a new sanctions package in January 2025, when Hungary will finish its presidency in the EU Council and Poland will take the lead. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Valeria Nekapelova, UATV News.